What is going on, everybody? It's your boy NeoSoulGamer here, and I am back with another RPG Maker First Impressions video. So today we're going to be checking out Killer Jin. It's a game that I've seen developed over, I'd say at least over the course of 2 years. I've seen it pop up in the community a bunch of times, a lot of updates, developers doing a lot of work on it. I believe there's a Kickstarter on it as well. However, I've been seeing that there's been a few mixed reviews on this. I've seen a few First Impressions videos, and there's been some kind of not great feedback on this. So I mean, I know that there's kind of a preconceived notion about this game, and I didn't want to you know, kind of pass judgment on it without playing it myself. So I have an idea of what this game is like, but I haven't actually played it myself, so I just wanted to get right into it and see if it's something that I enjoy. So let's get right into it. New game. Let's do this. Beautiful title screen, by the way. Beautiful title screen. Steam version 6, game still in development. Okay. Early access and demo version available on Steam. Okay. Playtest. You can start the game in one of two ways. Choose carefully. Select the appropriate image. Left image. Okay. Start main RPG homestead later. Jump straight into homestead mode. Yeah, no, screw it. I want the RPG. RPG can be played the following ways. Normal mode, normal gameplay, full options, full battles, adjustable. Okay, locked enemy difficult hardcore mode. Nah, let's just go with normal. If you're using a gaming monitor above 60 Hz, please check options and enable sync monitor FPS. You will know if you need to based on game performance. This game is optimized for 60 frames per second. Okay, fair enough.
Foreign forces are joined dangerously close to a small, peaceful fishing village. Nurok is tasked with finding how much these foreign invaders know before it's too late.
Okay. Quick little intro. I like it. Well, I wouldn't say quick. I mean, you kind of gave me a whole lowdown on... Oh, we got some voice acting. All right.
Army presence in this area.
It's getting dark. Enemy soldier incoming from the west.
Wait, what? Who's that?
We need to figure out why Rhetoric soldiers are this far into neutral territory. Uridan is watching over us using far sight.
Okay.
Remember, he can see us wherever we go.
Okay.
So useful. Thanks, Uridan.
Keep moving east. The Rhetoric camp should be just ahead.
It's about time we light a torch.
Great idea. No need to worry about the torches giving us away to the enemy.
Why? That doesn't make any sense. Torches are important. If it gets too dark, enemies receive bonuses in battle. What? Torches will eventually burn out. You can always find more. The number below the torches indicates the total number of torches left in the inventory. No, really. The number to the bottom of the left indicates time remaining until the torch will extinguish. Okay. You can light a torch by clicking the torch icon at the top of the screen. Okay. Dash, hold. Okay. Dash, hold left button. Okay. Cover bottom button. Cancel. Okay. PC shift. Okay. Gotcha. Standard stuff. Steam achievement not unlocked. Special ID 1. Cheats detected. What does this mean? So Steam achievement not unlocked. Are you just saying it's been added to the list and I need to unlock it? Could be a better way to word that. We got tips. Okay, press R1 to clear or... Well, first of all, I'm not even using any mode. Use arrows or D-pad to select mode. Normal mode is fine for now. It's your everyday mode. Please consult... What? Please consult the quest log in the main menu for additional information. Options, visuals for graphic god rays particle. Okay. Gotcha. Good lord. Alright. So if I press and hold and shift. Okay, so we're running. Alright. What's up here? Money. Who used to say that? There's a video game character that used to say that. Money. Every time he picked up money. Money. What is that from? That's gonna bother me. Anyway. Money. Oh, you turn down the volume for the voice acting? Okay.
There is a large enemy encampment to your south.
We should take this moment to ensure that we are ready for battle.
Check your skills menu and get familiar with your party members. Bitch, don't tell me what to do. Spend JP to earn new skill. Okay, got it. Got it. Got it. There are usually 5 tiers for every skill. They will unlock when certain conditions are met. Skills. Yo, dude, I didn't ask for a fucking encyclopedia to learn about your goddamn game, man. This is ridiculous. Way too many tutorials. And then more tips on the right. Holy fuck. And what's the deal? Now I can't run? Okay, so we got a bug. Running's disabled. I'm holding down shift. Can no longer run. That's fantastic. Small health potion, alright. We're already off to a fantastic start. Alright, what's going on here?
Hold. Wait here a moment.
I should have been out of here an hour ago. There should be a pint in this hand. He's so getting
Calm down there, Batman. He's so getting written up this time.
This is our opportunity to sneak attack the enemy. Position is crucial. We must sneak attack the enemies from behind.
Oh, really? I thought you would have had to sneak attack them from the front.
Be careful. Enemies can sneak attack us as well.
Bonus XP and extend buffs into battle. Change game modes with the arrows above? Sneak mode? What?
Soldiers are weak against lightning and blunt weapons. Mages are weak against fire and sharp weapons.
Okay.
Always keep your enemy's strengths and weaknesses in mind during battle. Attack healers first. Don't give them a chance to heal.
Okay, well, you just... Okay, Mr. Tutorial, like...
Enough for now. Let's go.
Okay, so, I mean, good job there. You exemplified what it's like to actually do a sneak attack. You know, you kind of set that precedent. Fine. Good job there. Why are you telling the player your strategy? Like, the optimal strategy for your battles? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Let them figure it out for themselves, right? And the way he said it was in a very generalized manner. Like, you know, maybe he says something like, you know, the Rhetoric army is known for their white mages. We need to watch out for them, or something like that. If you just kind of, it just seemed like just plugged in there randomly to say, yeah, like, you know, these guys are weak against this, and you got to attack white mages right away. It's like, well, why would you mention that specifically? You know, that doesn't make any sense. So I would change that whole part of that dialogue there, because that's just whatever. What the fuck? Okay, so we got cooldowns. Okay. I hate cooldowns, but that's cool. That's cool. I can deal with that. As long as you don't have those skills where it's just like, I have to like pay attention to like 20 different things in the description. I'm cool. I can work with this. Let's just attack. Oh wow. Okay. So I see we got the weaknesses down at the bottom there. Oh, right. We gotta attack the white mages. Okay. No problemo. Let's see if we can find out what that weakness is. We got Bash. Take out that white mage. Gut. 85% chance of bleeding, plus damage. Bleeding is equal to -5. Okay, so you lose 5% per round for 3 to 4 rounds. Okay. Cooldown of 2. Good lord. All right. Let's try it on this guy. He's not weak against that. But he did. Okay, so you have the turn indicator already there. I don't understand the need for putting that in the description of the skill. Like how many turns or how many turns it lasts. Do I want to waste MP? I'm sure I'm going to face a boss at some point soon. All right.
Don't worry. Enemies will never get the drop on us.
I would never say never.
You just
I
gotta
would never
believe.
say never. If you increase your skills in sneak attack, enemies will receive more sneak attack damage and you will receive greater buffs in battle. Sneak attack damage. Okay, did I miss something? Walk into enemies to attack them. No buttons necessary. Oh, really? Just make sure they are positioned to your advantage and not the other way around. Okay. Sneak attack skills are passive. You know, this extra stuff, this fluff, just make sure that they are positioned to your advantage and not the other way around. Like, that's obvious. You don't need to put that in there. Streamline your tutorials, man, because this is getting out of control.
Do not forget to check the bodies for items.
Whatever. Okay. Let's save. Okay, so that's done. I haven't gone into the menu yet, so let's check this. Wait, how do I get into the menu? Didn't you tell me to go check my skills a little while ago? Okay, so I don't know the button on the keyboard to get into the menu. I can't even check options to look at a keyboard configuration to find out what it is.
Here we
Okay.
are, the Rhetoric Army Camp. What are they planning?
Lord knows.
There's so many of them.
Plans have changed. Head back for a moment.
Why?
The Rhetoric Army has delivered a large crate to the south of your position. Sneak past the Rhetoric camp and head towards the crate.
Okay.
If we must engage the enemy, sneak attack the scouts only. The scouts are the soldiers on patrol with the lanterns.
Okay.
As long as we're not spotted, we should be fine.
I say we eliminate the scouts and make it easier to sneak by.
Do not attack the soldiers by the campfires.
Being spotted can mean the difference between life and death.
Stay focused. Let's go.
Well, that's just great. So you had an opportunity to make these characters less one-dimensional, to add personality to them, to maybe give me a little bit of background on who they are, what their motivations are, and all that stuff. Instead, you give me yet another tutorial, right? Like that's like the idea that this is very, very. I can tell this is very, very gameplay focused. So I'm going to say right off the bat, the story is not your strong suit here, and that's just the impression that I got here. I could be wrong, but that's just the impression that I got here right now. And why the hell did we have to go back for what's his name, the old guy, to tell us that? Like he could have just told us that right here. That doesn't make any sense. Guards could walk a little bit faster. And does dash not work still? Yeah, so dash still doesn't work. That's just fantastic. Okay, so I can't go around there. Can I catch him off guard? There you go. Sneak attack bonus is awarded. Okay, so the sneak attack is the damage. And then I get a turn. Does the music change based on the sneak attacks? Okay, so let me just say something about that sneak attack. I think that's dumb, and here's why. For me to get a bonus and just do like a fraction of the damage that I would normally do, just give me the extra turn. Like, why wouldn't you just let me choose what I want to do? Like, if I'm doing a sneak attack, realistically, those extra turns, maybe I want to buff my characters. Maybe I want to take out that white mage. Maybe I want to inflict a status effect or debuff any of the enemies. Now, mind you, I may not be able to do that right now, but I'm just talking about the general mechanic and obviously what your game is going to appear to be based on how many skills we already have. I'm sure that there are plenty more. I'm most likely going to have a ton of debuff skills and status effects available. So why wouldn't you give the player the opportunity to actually do that as part of the sneak attack instead of just having them do a fraction of the damage that they would normally do off of one turn? That doesn't make any sense to me at all. Now, I'd imagine that the benefits of the sneak attack will get better as you go along, but still, I don't really like that mechanic. Ah, crap. So he's going to heal that guy. I gotcha. Well, at least he can heal himself. Should have focused all the attacks on the white mage. Kind of dumb on my part. Oh, you can target allies too. Okay, fair enough. So what is going on here? Does he have, like, is there some sort of roll mechanic? I guess. All right. So let's attack him, I guess. Actually, no, let's use magic. And take out... white mage should be done after that. Attack him, and he should be done after that. There we go. battlers look nice. I like them. Seems to me like you did some sort of, I don't know, maybe like a paper doll effect? Like where you're just kind of putting parts on a template? Because they all have the same exact poses. I mean, with the funding that you got from Kickstarter, what just happened? What just happened?
Well, that didn't go as planned.
Yeah, clearly it didn't. What the fuck just happened?
We must remain hidden, or sneak attack the scouts.
Yeah, I was hidden. Oh, you know what? So I heard a sound before I got into the battle. That's what it was. I got somebody spotted me as the battle was beginning. So yeah, another bug. Fix that shit, please.
Guys.
Oh, my ankle hurts.
What? What does that mean? What does that mean? And there was like a tally of some sort. It was telling me like how many times they were keeping track of like how many times they got caught. Like why? So yeah, you're tracking it, but like you're not creating any kind of sense of urgency. Like what's the advantage or disadvantage of getting caught less? I don't get that. Does that pertain to the achievements maybe? I don't know, but iron knives. I still can't access a menu. I'm trying to press all the buttons here. Escape, maybe? There we go. Okay. Forgot about the escape button. Okay, so nothing really to equip. We got 25 AP. If we learn skills... Wait, what? I don't get that. Oh, it's a category. So it's for each class. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Torches are brighter, larger, and last longer. Getting a very kind of Skyrim, Oblivion kind of Elder Scrolls vibe here. I don't know if I want to spend... you are now undetectable by enemies. Limited time only. Party size affects time. 10 to 30 seconds. Cooldown 10. Wait, what? So how do I use that? So that's 25 SP. Can I use spells right from the menu, I guess? So that's 3,000. Yeah, let's stick with that. Let's try it, I guess. Okay. 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 9, 8, 7, 6. Get to some kind of neutral ground, for Christ's sake. There we go. Okay. We'll wait until that's over. Okay. Fair enough. Well, that was easy. Stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there. Yes. All right. Sneak attack bonus awarded. Okay. Is there anything that can attack all enemies? Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go here and attack the white mage. Double strike against the white mage. Great. 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 Just great. At least we killed him. That's some pretty heavy damage. Oh my god, really? Really? This is what I was talking about earlier. I was saying at least you didn't have these long-winded descriptions, but here they are. In full... Fuck. Okay, so taunt enemies 3 to 4 rounds, becomes target of all physical attacks, cooldown 3 rounds, level alters percentage, defense up, evasion up, agility down. Take damage for an ally below 40%, attack, defense, agility 90%, evasion crit counter, -2%, can only have 1 guard active, self, instant, cooldown 3 rounds, won't block certain hits. Like, what is this, a fucking you need an encyclopedia for all your skills. This is ridiculous. And the thing is, I can't even see the practicality of these skills. Like, clearly I don't need to use them. I really, really don't, right? So, like, it's not... Why would you give me all these skills if they're not going to give me a strategic advantage? Or should I say a noticeable strategic advantage? Because realistically, I can just get away with exactly what you said, where I just have to attack the white mage, make sure it dies so it doesn't heal anybody, and then just wallop them until they friggin' die. Let's get rid of that black mage. Actually, no, the black mage wasn't really doing that much damage. Or at least not against New Rock. Power attack twice. Why can I only attack? Well, I'm not going to waste that. We'll use that next round. Probably attack them with 2 characters just in case they miss. You're dead. Miss? Oh, no. There we go. There we go. Gotta say, battles aren't too bad, all things considered. I hate those types of skills, but yeah, pretty well balanced. Oh, wait. Something off to the right here. I gotta go back this way. This sucks that I can't run right now. No dash or anything like that. This really sucks. Money. That is gonna bother me. What the hell is that from? If anybody's watching this video and you know where money comes from, there's a video game character that does it. I don't want to say it's an RPG. It's like some kind of fighting game or like an action game of some sort, but the guy says money after he picks it up. Total saves, total weapons killed, infinity lowest level, party good deeds, party evil deeds. There were so many variables down there. The amount of stuff that you can do in this game is like staggering. And I don't mean that in a good way.
Be on the lookout for patrols.
Okay.
There are stairs to the southwest. The exit south should lead you to the area right above the crates.
Okay.
Let's head back for a moment.
Why? Just talk right there. We've been caught one time. Good job. However, don't let your guard down. We still have a little more to go.
Remember, do not engage the enemies by the crates. We need to get close enough to gather intel.
Okay.
Continue south past the small patrol, climb the cliffs to the southwest, and observe from atop the cliff.
You just said that. You literally just said that.
All right, let's go.
You just said that. You just explained to us with camera panning and everything what exactly to do, and then you're just going to repeat that. You're going to bring me back here to repeat that. The redundancy in this game is getting a little ridiculous. You know what? Let's go with that cooldown should probably be done now, right? Let's use that. Oh boy. Oh boy. This area is laggy as hell for me. No, I don't want to. Forget that treasure chest. I don't care. Walk past him. Wait, what? Okay, so I can't be seen, but I can't avoid battles. Okay, I got that. Enemy bonus. So they... What? They get healing for... Okay, so does that happen every turn? Ah, crap. I probably should Should attack the white mage. Okay, I see what you did there. Oh, great. All right. Well, all you can do is attack. Let's go after this guy. Let's go here. Nice. Oh, God. Oh, my God. A little bit of a hard on there for New Rock. Oh. Well-placed hidden treasure chests. Not bad. You little... Yeah, polish him off. Oh my God. There we go. Nice and easy. What's in here? Alright, so I believe that we have to go up here and around to the southwest entrance, exit, whatever you want to call it. And that should be it.
The exit is here. Let's proceed south.
Yeah, sure. Boss coming right up. Feats of strength, total quest completed. All kinds of information there. Good lord.
Okay. The crate is straight ahead. Let's take a closer look at what they're hiding.
Whispering. Okay. What's the difference between the volume level that you used before with your voice compared to now?
Do you find it strange that the general's not here for the reveal?
Don't think too much. Just follow orders.
That should do it.
Well, that's a shame.
What just happened?
What is that?
Oh my God, really? You use the time fantasy resource? Okay, guys, you know what? I would expect a little bit more polish from a developer who has a funded game and then plans to release it commercially. That sprite does not fit in with the artwork of this game at all. It wasn't intended to be used with this. It doesn't blend well at all. I'd say get rid of it. Get rid of that.
Step back. We have this.
We can handle this.
No!
Oh, you guys are definitely dead. You're definitely dying.
We must retreat now!
We can handle this, sir.
You just gotta believe.
Okay. You just gotta believe. Fair enough. Okay, let's take off this... Sorry, guys, I'm lagging pretty bad right now. Let's go with Dispel Herb. Let's attack. It's those particle effects, man. Mog Hunter messes my stuff up. Big time. Alright, so we got a couple misses out of this. That's just great. One damage. Oh, we're definitely not supposed to win this. And Biggs and Wedge, just based on your names, I'd say you're dead. Your names alone means that you're dead. Pretty much after this battle, I'm almost positive. Good lord. I mean, do I want to waste my time guarding? I'd probably just attack, right? There you go. Come on, let's get this over with.
You didn't believe.
Oh, he did. One more time. One more time. One more time. One more time. There we go. He gone. Oh, now he comes and saves the day. He's been watching us getting our ass kicked for the last however long, and now he decides to just teleport in and save the hero. That's very, very, very convenient.
Yes, the Rhetoric Republic must be creating energy golems as weapons of war.
Okay.
We have to get back to the village. We are going to have to move a little.
Yeah.
Illidan teleported Norak to safety.
Clearly.
The next day.
There's a lot of redundancy here. You know, you don't need to narrate what I'm already seeing. You don't have to say anything about
On the
that.
green expanse of softly rolling hills sat Shinada, sunbathing by her favorite tree. The wind slowly rustled her long hair as she sat peacefully on the grass with the sun shining warmly upon her beautiful caramel skin.
The council has really been acting.
That narration seems out of place.
Normally I'd be training all day. It's nice to finally have a little break. What's that smell? Cheese?
A gelatinous, sweaty blob of flesh made its way towards Shinada.
Oh, battle with the slime? What the fuck? It's a guy?
Up the hill came Gordo. He is the son of one of the village's councilmen. His fat belly shook with every step he took, and he could not help but display his shameless, adoring smile.
What do you want?
Shinada sighed as she tried to breathe through her mouth in fear of catching a whiff of the fat kid up
Yo, is this what they were talking about with the fat shame and stuff? Shinada sighed as she tried to breathe through her mouth in fear of catching a whiff of the fat kid upwind. Oh god.
Wow.
Oh god, that was
You
funny.
look as good as a cinnamon bun.
Gordo has a weird mixture of hunger and love in his eyes.
I tell you, Gordo got some swag, boy. You talking to her like that for a fat guy?
Honey bun, I actually came here because I think you would be really interested in what the councilmen are saying.
What do you mean?
Shinada fought the urge to punch Gordo in the gut for referring to her as a sugary treat.
Notice how we put an emphasis on the G. Shinada fought the urge to punch Gordo in the gut for referring to her as a sugary treat.
Well, just come and listen in. I know a spot where we can eavesdrop on what they're saying.
Okay.
Normally, Shinada would never be caught dead in Gordo's massive shadow, but curiosity got the best of her. The council has been acting strange lately.
Okay, let's go.
Gordo is ecstatic.
And wipe the drool off your lips.
You don't need to narrate that.
Hey!
Again, with the redundancy, I'm starting to notice that a lot in this game. Like, if you already have, like, different faces, right, for the bus that are over the message, and, you know, you can display excitement and that kind of stuff, you don't need to narrate that. We can already see it. All he has to do is just change his face to the excited face and say something to, you know, kind of give the player the impression that he's excited. You don't need to narrate that. And I feel like this narration is really out of place because of it. It's just taking up more time.
Air. It was a pitiful jump, not even an inch off the ground. But by the gods, it was the highest he could manage. quickly spun around and started wobbling back in the direction of the village with extra pep in his step.
Waddling. Jesus.
Shinada couldn't help but smile as she watched Gordo waddle back in the direction of the village, chest puffed into the air.
Okay, so she gets...
Why am I being so mean to Gordo?
You're being mean to him because he has no respect for you.
On me. I'll try to be nice from now on.
How about no? Unlock the ability to pass time. Merely click on the sundial above by the time and day. You have a day and night system. Good lord. Another achievement that's not unlocked. Cheats detected. I still gotta find out what that means. Okay. And now I can run again. Well, thanks for giving me that back. I appreciate it. Ah, the good old training yard. It's convenient to train right in your own backyard. It's nice not having Shin around. He can suck the fun out of any situation. Okay. I hope Shin is not skulking around the house bothering Mom. We should go check on Mom inside the house. Okay. Shinada's village discovered. We now have a mini-map. This yay, I guess? Novice bait hook. No. Oh my god. Good lord. So what does that leave us with? Isn't that just great? The items carry over from a completely different character. Get rid of those. I believe that New Rock should start out with a set of items, and the items that you get through the treasure chest there are with him. The items that she has a new set of items, and the items that she gets are with her. That's like, don't merge them. I haven't even played a half hour of this game yet. What? Maybe a little bit over a half hour. 40 minutes. But already I have like a ton. Well, I shouldn't say a ton of items, but there's so much going on here. Learn skills. Can I learn stuff? Cleanse. What is that? Removes all negative status effects. I would say that's pretty useful. Just 1,000 JP. Self-heal. Self-cleanse? No. Let's go with cleanse. Alright. Hold on. You said he had some options, graphic options, right? Oh, shoot, no. Let's go with the visual here. I want to turn some things down. God rays, no. Particle full field, no. I just want to turn all this stuff off so that I can increase the frame rate. That didn't really do much, I guess. Really cool. Wait, you didn't even give me a choice. For everyone, including inside the houses, find me for a prize. I'll hide for 3 minutes. 3 minutes. If you can't find me, I will come back to this spot and you can try again. Close your eyes. Oh, God. I don't want to play. Boy, okay. I get to loot people's houses? Nice. Shin skill books, iron chain dagger. Shin can craft some weapons out of the aluminum ore. You have crafting! Wow, okay. I hate crafting too. Why are you giving me so many things? Like she promised. New weapons and armor to equip it. I also got a few gems. Thank you, Mom. Should I slot the gems in my new armor or weapon? It's a teleportation shard to teleport at any crystal to another discovered teleport crystal. Use a teleport gem to teleport anywhere to a discovered teleport crystal? Okay. How do I turn off these goddamn tips? Okay, there we go. Apparently I have to use a mouse to do it. I've been working on your fishing skills. Fishing is a great way to feel. I'm almost scared to talk to people because of what they're going to tell me or what they're going to make me do. How about a little test? Can you catch a fish? No, there it is, right there. Quest log updated. Thank you for giving me a quest that I didn't even want. I really think that if you are going to have this many side quests and this many things to do in your game, you should give the player the choice to accept them or not. If they don't want to deal with it or they don't want to even have the reminder of it, don't force them into it. I understand that it's a side quest and you can just take a look at the quest journal and all that stuff. Give the player the choice, man. You're just forcing that list to expand on things that they probably don't even care about. It's personal stash. This will be filled at night. Break in at night, 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. if you want to loot the treasure. It's locked. Expert. You do not seem to have the skill picks locks. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, what am I supposed to do again? Gordon's asking you to meet him behind the council hall. Right. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Stop these vultures from friggin' handing quests down my throat. That's a regular chest, right? Oh, god damn it. Okay, you should... well, that chest looks very similar to all the other ones that I've opened, so... maybe you have like a little tint to different treasure chests. Okay, where's the council hall? We got, it's down here. It's a little bit of a farm type of thing. And I can't get out of here. So is this the council hall here? Oh, soldiers' place, whatever. Oh, yeah, sorry. This gotta be it. Hey, is that New Rock? Hey, there he is. Check back with me in a little bit. We're about to have a meeting. He said behind, right? So it'll go up this way. Okay, I could see a lot of people not knowing about that, or not thinking to go there.
Come, let's take a closer look.
I feel like Gordo should be in the front and then take her to the back, right? Like standing in front and saying, "Hey, you know, it's right this way," and then taking him to the back. I can imagine a lot of people kind of not understanding or not thinking that they'd be allowed to go up around that corner. Yeah, just a little idea. There you are. Come, let's take a closer look. Okay.
Shinada moved in a little closer and took a peek inside. The councilmen are discussing their plans of attack and defense in the wake of the news that a small rhetoric army brigade is drawing dangerously close to the village.
Yeah, do you think they even know we're here?
Why did you need to narrate that? And Gordo's face was different there, so fix that bug.
Discover our location, we must commence operations to relocate Shinata. Time is running out. We need to tap into Shinata's true potential. We need results now. We need to push her harder. She's now old enough to handle more rigorous training.
The last time this idea came up, Shinada was nearly killed.
Reports suggest that Jin starts rapidly...
I see there's no mention of Biggs and Wedge.
I must admit, the last time we got a little ahead of ourselves, but now is the time considering her age and the current circumstances.
Okay.
What about Shin?
What about him?
His duties remain the same. He is Shinada's personal bodyguard. We must ensure that
Okay.
There is darkness within Shin. A dark side you can see deep in his eyes. There is no telling what he would do. I'm afraid he's a liability.
Okay.
How are you so sure? He may be rough around the edges, but there is greatness within him.
Rough around the edges?
He may be a little extreme. However, he takes his training and duties seriously. He is a valuable asset in her protection. He is the most gifted fighter I have ever seen.
he is worthless.
The most powerful beings in the realms will one day be no match for a Jin. It's inevitable.
Until that day comes, we will need to protect Shinada, and Shin is fully capable of getting the job done.
Okay, so he's a proud backer of Shin.
Strained to hear what they were saying. Gordo is distracting as he excessively sweated, breathed heavily, and stank profusely.
Come on, man.
Shin a waste of time? And what did they say about Shin having a dark side?
Something. Dark side!
You're so useless. Go be fat somewhere else.
Gordo leaned into Shinada.
Ah, you smell so good. Oh my god, Shinada smells amazing!
Oh my god. Jesus.
Shinada kicked Gordo in the sack.
Armored jockstrap. There's an old saying in my house. I know it's in your house. Well, probably in my house.
Little typo there in
Says,
it's.
Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me. I can't be fooled again.
The second kick crushed his metal jockstrap and his family jewels. Gordo's eyes nearly popped out of his head as he tumbled off the side to the ground below.
Come on, man. Yo, these jokes are corny as shit. But I'm not expecting it in a JRPG. Like, I'm just not. So it's catching me off guard. Sack of potatoes.
Shinada, come here.
They won't lay off the poor guy, man. Yo, these. Where do you get these fat jokes from?
Ugh, what is that smell?
No.
What?
Shinata, we haven't been receiving the results we have been expecting.
Your results are stagnant at best.
Father's a dick.
To remedy this, we are allowing you access to the village's mines to the northeast.
Your task is to light the braziers on the first floor of the mine. You will also need to collect a wild root and a wild mushroom so that you can create a small health potion.
What?
You can create the small health potion at the alchemy station. You may need some help in the mines, so feel free to seek help from others.
Perhaps this will facilitate your transformation from a caterpillar to a butterfly.
What?
Remember, Shinada, you and Shin have been trained to protect the village from those who would seek to destroy our way of life. Enemies are lurking in the shadows, and they will be soon upon us. We need you to be
That sounds
ready.
like the voice actor
So
of the
leave
narrator.
now and come back as a warrior.
I will also accompany you to ensure your safety and well-being.
Report back to me when you have completed your mission.
Yes, sir.
Serious question. How does going to retrieve these items and basically forcing me to craft, make me into a better person that I guess apparently is going to have to eventually face off against the Jinn, the killer Jinn. I don't understand how crafting helps.
I can actually leave the village now?
Absolutely.
This is the happiest day of my life.
Do not forget, now that you are allowed out of the village, there are quests available to you. Consider this a part of your training, so go ahead, ask around the village for additional quests.
Kind of breaking a fourth wall there, aren't you?
Maybe I should check on Gordo first to make sure he isn't badly hurt.
So you're going to call him fat ass, kick him in the nuts, and then wonder if he isn't badly hurt. So a little wishy-washy here. You know, she catches a whiff of the fat guy up by her favorite tree. Ruins her, you know, complete experience of being relaxed in her favorite resting spot. Gets angry after being referred to as a snack. And then says, oh, I'm being too hard on him. So then there's this guy who basically shows her how to basically eavesdrop on family members, it appears. And yeah, she kicks him in the sack to the point where he lands in pain like a big sack of potatoes. And now she wants to check. Like, that just doesn't.
Gordo.
It's too back and forth.
I do not think Gordo would be a wise choice. I recommend first finding Shin by the village entrance. He may be waiting outside. Next, why not speak to the Warrior of Light within Council Hall? Just remember, there are 3 main factions in
Oh
this
my
area.
God.
The Warriors of Light, the Children of the Moon, and the Bloodbound. Choose wisely. The decision is yours.
Ultimate skill. Oh, Jesus. Skill such perception. Oh my gosh, man.
I'm ready.
Okay, what are we getting on here? Almost an hour. I'm gonna cut it here. I'm gonna cut it here because there's so much to do in this game, and I don't even know how to put this into words. I'm a little frustrated because it seems to me that this game is a prime example of a game that suffers from feature bloat. You've thrown in so much crap in here, and I don't even know if it's really worth it. Like, that's the thing. You have so much content in here, and it seems to me that you really think that quantity is better than quality. And I'm bothered by that. I'm not confident that the game is going to be developed with practical systems in mind, mechanics that really work and work with the player instead of against them. It seems to me like all these quests, all these side quests that you have are not really fun in their own right. They're more or less obstacles for the player to get, like, you're just forcing me to overcome certain obstacles in order to get items that, realistically, I don't even know if they're gonna, like, make my experience that much better, right? I understand that you've given me the choice to either, you know, do the homestead thing, or, you know, just do a story mode or anything like that. So you've kind of molded different parts of the experience for different types of gamers. But I think in doing that, you sacrifice the integrity of your project and the quality of it overall. And I'm not too sure, I'm too confident that you're going to be able to really make an actual neat, polished product here, because the mechanics that you've already introduced to the player before we even get past, really, I guess, because I mean, the quest that we were dealing with before is kind of like an intro. So we haven't even really done the first main quest, right? So what you've introduced to the player up until this point, to me, is like, it's way too much, and it's dangerous. I think it's dangerous. Now, a lot of people will probably listen to what I'm saying and probably say, "Oh, Neo, you're being ridiculous, man. You're being too dramatic. You know, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal." To me, it is. To me, it is. This alone makes me not want to finish this game, because it's like, if I'm going to jump into a game like this, the content better be good. And I don't know, based on what I've seen, the writing is subpar. The characters aren't really fully fleshed out. The characters have spent more time explaining the game's mechanics to me than they have explaining their own motivations and their backgrounds, right? Like, I don't know enough about the characters to really say, I'm really interested in learning more about this person, right? And sure enough, the side quests aren't going to be doing anything major, because I was told to play hide and seek with a kid for what? You know? These quests realistically should give you more information than an item, right? They should tie into your world lore somehow, or into the workings of what you've built, as far as, you know, lore and the city, the people, the economy, even, you know, all that kind of stuff. Like make it pertain to something about your game where, you know, it kind of adds more to it. But what you're doing now is all you've done is managed to basically just tell me everything. A lot of people will say, show, don't tell, right? You're telling me everything about these guys. You just told me about the 3 factions that are here. It's just like, well, I mean, how about you just kind of, instead of telling the player about that, maybe you kind of, like, if I talk to this person, what are they going to say? Give me a quest? My grandpa's obsessed with the Infinity Dungeon. I bet it doesn't even exist. Okay, no. So there's an Infinity Dungeon, but maybe this person talks about, you know, the factions. You know, there's so much here that you can kind of elaborate on and go in depth with, but you're not even giving us the opportunity to do that. Instead, you much rather give us a quest that realistically is shallow. There's not much to it. Anyway, I can go on, but yeah, the narration needs, well, I'm not going to say that needs to go. You're not going to get rid of it, because I'd imagine you probably paid these people for their work. And I mean, even I wouldn't want to see that go to waste. So if you're going to keep it in there, keep it in there. I wouldn't recommend that you get rid of it. However, I will say that it's redundant, and I feel like it's out of place for this game. I do not like the narration whatsoever. Voice acting is okay. I see that you've done that for a lot of the cutscenes, so that's cool. Like, it is what it is. The characters are very, very bland and shallow. I feel like a lot more could have been dug into with regards to the characters' motivations. We know what it is that they want to do. We understand that Shinada is supposed to be, you know, she's fallen behind, and she's supposed to be, she has this huge potential. She's supposed to be greater than what she is, but it's almost like you're skipping out on certain things that would actually be interesting to the player, just to kind of force narration, force comedy, and fat shame the hell out of that poor kid. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. This does not seem like the game for me. So here's the thing. I don't know if the developer is going to want to change anything, right? I really can't see them wanting to change anything, because it's like changing one thing. When you reach this point of development, you have more content within the first city than I probably have within my entire demo. And it's like, when you have that much, changing one thing could create this domino effect where it's just like it breaks everything else. And so you may not you may not want to change it. So I totally understand that. So, but I think I can go on record and say this is not the game for me. I can't see myself enjoying this. There's already too much going on.
And party take their first step outside of town. A sharpened thorn knife suddenly whizzes through the group, stopping at its designated target, the village gate, 10 feet away.
Okay.
Where do you think you're going without me?
I told you to stop doing that.
Shin grins mischievously. He loves knowing he got the drop on someone, especially Shinada.
If no one almost kills you, when would my duty of protecting you ever end?
Maybe the next time you talk back to Dad.
You know, the other thing I think about the narration is that this encourages lazy writing, right? In other words, I know in my experiences, I don't claim to be a great writer by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not. But when I read up on a lot of like ways to write, and I learn a little bit more about the art of writing a story, and I pick up hints and tips from other, you know, respected writers, it's very, very hard to write a character, to kind of have dialogue and do it in such a way that you get to explore more of the character through the dialogue that they're having, right? The narration to me is almost a lazy way of writing, in the sense that now your dialogue is so shallow because you're relying on the narration to basically tell you about give you details about the character. But that's I don't believe that's how it should be done. I believe that should be told through the characters' interactions and their dialogue. So you're kind of like separating the two things here. And I think that ultimately is what's really annoying about this game, is that I would like to see it done in such a way where, you know, the motivations and all that stuff is told through dialogue and interactions that are observed through the two characters, like on screen, instead of having it narrated. Like, it just seems really weird to me.
Shin's eyes widen and his fists clench.
We were looking for you to bring your combat skills along on our mission.
And it's like, you have the busts there, right? So, you know, like, maybe you shell out a little bit more money, and I mean, you've done enough with the custom artwork. Maybe you shell out a little bit more money and have busts for, you know, your main characters. Like, well, you do have it for Shin, I think, right? that popped up. So, you know, have a few emotions there. Like, you've already done it with a few of the characters, so you don't need the narration.
But if you could keep your attacks aimed at the enemies, that would be great.
Like, it's like seeing this, and then for the narrator to say, yeah, Shinada stared at him angrily. It's like, yeah, I know that.
Fine. I'll play adventure with you guys.
I'm actually pretty excited to finally see the world outside of the town.
Before we go,
Why
I
wasn't
want to
she allowed
upgrade
out
our
of town?
weapons and armor. I don't need to hear excuses when we get into battle.
See, that doesn't make sense to me either. You have Shin, who, whatever his name is, New Rock, just went on and on about how gifted he is. Great fighter, great protector. But what, he's going to protect her in the village? So she hasn't left the village, but she still needs a protector within the village where there's so many other people here. Like, there's an army, there's factions. You have all those people, but apparently, what, you haven't been able to leave the village? That doesn't make sense to me at all.
Good idea. The village shop has a wide assortment of items and a crafting table for you to make.
Here we
some
go
of those
again,
pieces.
telling me more about your mechanics.
Okay, they have skill books and recipe books for sale too.
More mechanics.
Fortune favors the prepared. Take a look around the village for any additional items
Mechanics.
or quests.
Let's check on Gordo.
Story.
Forget Gordo. That bumbling idiot is not.
Let's go.
He just disappears. All right, more crafting skills unlocked. Oh my god, you have a sleep and hunger system? So day and night system, crafting system, sleep and hunger system. We have skill learning systems. We have things where we're not a novice, sneak systems, like all kinds of systems in this game. And it's just like, dude, it's too much. It's way too much. Anyway, I'm out. Thanks for watching, guys. I know I kind of went on a little bit of a ramble there for a little bit. Hopefully people, get something out of it. But I find this game I have like a love-hate relationship with this game because I really appreciate what the developer has done as far as the effort that has gone into this game. And seeing anybody work on any project for that amount of time, I know what it's like. So I tend to appreciate that a little bit more and give them the benefit of the doubt that, hey, maybe they can come up with a great product. But I really feel like the developer has taken on way too much here, and I feel like they need to streamline their systems so that there's a better quality game. Because right now, the amount of stuff that you've thrown in there is just, it turned me off. It really, really turned me off because, for a completionist's sake, maybe it's good. But I don't have time for this. I wouldn't have time to go through all this and delve into every individual system and mechanic that you have in this game to really explore it and understand the practicality of it, because I just don't get it. I don't have the time for that. So this is not the game for me. However, maybe I'd recommend it. I'm not too sure. Depends on the gamer. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Much appreciated, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.